What's up, everyone? So, today we are talking about my amazing trip to Chile. Guys, Chile was just phenomenal, and we're going to talk all about it today. Look at that. So, they had a really good match with Peru the other day, and we tied it up. So, that was pretty good. So, let me tell y'all. Um, we're going to talk about everything Chile, my experience in Santiago. Didn't get a chance to go to the other cities, but Santiago was amazing. Everything from one of the like top 10 biggest buildings in the world, three of them are in Chile. One we got to go to, the Sky Costanera, the food, the people, the demographics, the economics. So, yeah, we're going to talk a little bit about each thing. So, I'm a foodie, so let's start off with the food, right? The food was amazing. We went to some of the best restaurants in all of Chile. You're going to see some of the footage in the videos that are coming out soon. Um, but lots of Peruvian influence, lots of steak, obviously, because Argentina is right there. So that was cool. Um, the food selection was amazing. I was very pleased with the quality of the food, um, the wide array of the food. So yeah, the food definitely gets gets high marks. I would say 8.5 out of 10 on the food. So the food gets 8.5. Um, so I'm gonna put it in the chat. We're gonna put all the stuff in there. What's up? Who's watching right now? I hope you guys are enjoying. We're gonna talk a little bit about Chile, my overall opinions on the trip. But we just started off with the food. The food was amazing, guys. I would definitely say the food in Chile was like an 8.5. It would probably get a higher rating if I go back and spend more time. So we're going to give that an 8.5. Um, Safety and security, man, it was so safe there. Yes, a lot of people are going to have a lot of opinions because there's a ton of Venezuelans there and a ton of Haitians. Um, yes, you heard me right. There are a ton of Haitians in Santiago, Chile. Santiago, Chile may be the only country in Latin America or in South America that doesn't need a visa to go to the United States, but um, they also allow people to come to their country. Their economy is extremely strong, which is part of the reason why they don't need a visa. Um, Outside of certain neighborhoods, because you do have Tren de Agua there, which is the dangerous gang from the jails in Venezuela. So it is there, but you don't really see it very much. They operate in certain parts of the cities, and that's it. Um, I never felt unsafe, even in Centro, which is kind of dodgy. I never felt unsafe in all of Chile or in all of Santiago. My entire week I was there. Um, so safety and security, let's give it an 8 because mainly because um, I just didn't go to many places that were crazy. So I went to like Las Condes, Vitacura. I did kind of stay in a dodgy area for my Airbnb, but I still didn't feel unsafe. So safety and security overall was pretty good. Um, Weather. All right. I'm a tropical person. I like hot weather. Half the year in Santiago is nice, it's warm, it's hot, and half the year it is cold as shite. It was so cold. It was in the 30s and 40s the whole time I was in Santiago. Guys, you have to realize you're only 1,400 miles from the Antarctica. So, I mean, the weather was kind of crappy, but that time of year, you know you're going to get that. So I'm not going to hold that against. I'm not going to hold that against Chile because I mean, you know the weather when you go, right? It's going to be cold in one half of the year. It's going to be beautiful the other half. Um, but so living in Colombia, all the guys talk about the women in Chile are ugly. The women in Chile are ugly. Uh-uh. There's fire in Chile. The women are beautiful. Some of the women complain to us that the men are not good looking. I'm not going to comment because I'm a dude, but the women were very pretty there. Something that was very wild that I noticed, it is not like Colombia. These women travel and a man is not paying for it. Um, a lot of these women have been all over the world because the Chilean passport's pretty strong, and it's not a dude paying for it. They've got good jobs, good money. Girls are going to the clubs in packs, buying their own bottles, but paying their own cover. Um, I asked one of the security guards at a club. I was like, "Hey, just curious, like, do you guys like letting these girls in?" We were at After Office, which is the best club in Santiago, and we're like, "Are you letting the girls in for free?" No, they pay their own entry. People are doing pretty good. Not everyone, obviously, but a lot of people are doing very well in Santiago, which is probably why they don't need a visa to go to the United States. The economy's strong, geopolitically, they're strong. Um, so, my overall opinion, I mean, the women are doing well there. They don't need a foreigner, they don't need a man. So, that means that if you actually get to go on a date with a girl there, it's because she wants to go out with you because she's already got her own stuff going on. So, it's really, really interesting. Architecture. All right. Really wild. Half the city looks like modern, rich type architecture, and the other half is like Eastern Europe, like Eastern Bloc. It's crazy. You're gonna see when I put out the videos, like just how vast. Like you're gonna have these modern, beautiful, rich buildings, and then you're gonna have these like Eastern European style buildings. Now I'm not saying it as a bad thing. It's just it's wild the contrast of architecture. The architecture is really cool. And to go on that, they have three of the world's top 10 largest buildings, highest buildings. So, of the 10 highest buildings in the world, three are in Santiago. And I'm going to show you something real quick. So, Sky Costanera, you're going to see that in the video. I'm going to show you guys something. And shout out to Sky Costanera because this is cool, cool, cool. Let me share my screen with you. So look at this. This is the Sky Costanera, guys. Look at that. And we were up here, so you're gonna see in the upcoming videos, you're gonna see live footage from up there. Super cool. Beautiful snow-capped mountains on the backside. So the architecture is just wild, guys. I mean, Sky Costanera. I wish I could have gone up at night. And to be honest with y'all, I am considering going back there for a month. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful views. The views you're going to get from the Metropolitan Park, Parque Metropolitana, and from the Sky Costanera are amazing because we took the teleférico up, so you're gonna get to see that, guys. Really, really freaking cool. Okay. Um, what else? So yeah, the architecture gets high marks. Like architecture is like a 9 out of 10. Mix of modern and Eastern European plus 3 of the top 10 highest in the world. Shocked. I mean, I can always find things to be surprised about when I go to a new country, but Chile is fantastic. Fantastic. I mean, look at these marks already. The food, 8.5. Safety and security, 8 and an 8 to 10. Architecture, 9 out of 10. Cost of living is a little different. So if you look right here, I'm going to show you guys what the it's okay. So it's still cheaper than the U.S., but their economy is very strong. The smart way to do it is just divide it by 1,000. So if you just divide the Chilean peso by 1,000, so let's look at like one US dollar. Shoot. Yeah, see, just I mean it's 950 ish, but the best way to do it is just to divide it by 1,000. You just divide it by 1,000. Um, so we went out, and it's about $50 for the richest, nicest steakhouse in all of Santiago. So Carnal Santiago is the restaurant we went to. Carnal Prime, this one right here. If you go to my Instagram, you'll see some reels I did there. Carnal is amazing, guys. Like, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. If you are looking for American restaurants, American companies, they've got Burger King, Taco Bell, Ruby Tuesdays, TGI Fridays, Hooters, pretty much anything US, they've got it. But surprisingly, when I was in Guayaquil, Ecuador, they had Texas Roadhouse, Olive Garden, and the same stuff. So it's pretty much just Colombia that doesn't have American restaurants. But if you decide you want to break from local food and you want American food, Chile has that too. You're going to notice a lot of Peruvian restaurants because it borders them to the north. So you're going to have a Peruvian influence. But yeah, like the downtown area is very walkable. Most of the city is very walkable, to be honest. The nice areas are kind of spread out. So the best areas, in my opinion, are Vitacura and Los Condes. So I'm going to show you guys a little bit about Vitacura. It's a commune in Chile. All right, let me share my screen with you. And then we'll show some of Los Condes. So like this is the Novotel. Parque Bicentennial is there. Lots of rooftop bars. So there's lots and lots of rooftop bars, guys. The Hyatt Palace is there. Let's look at restaurantes. So you get to see, like, this is what you're getting in if you go to places like Vitacura, right? Cordova Restaurant, El Taringa, Cocina de Javier, Buriana, Tanaka, which my buddy went to the other day. La Cabrera we went to. This was good. This was really good, guys. La Cabrera was really, really delicious. La Trasera was good. Mestizo is one of the top restaurants in the whole city. We did not get a chance to go to it though. Um, let's see, Demencia we didn't get to go to. Um, and then, now I'm going to show you Los Condes in Chile. Uh, Las Las Condes. Las Condes. All right, so check this out. Las Condes is gorgeous, guys. No, even Los Condes. Let's go to the restaurant taste. That's the best way to do it. Capricio, we went to So Providencia is also an amazing neighborhood. Um, so yeah, you've got all of these awesome restaurants, guys. Like some of the best gastronomia that you're gonna find. Um, and then Via Bella Vista. So Bella Vista is in a weird space. Um, all right, so Bella Vista is unique because Bella Vista is in a crappy part of town, but it's kind of blocked in and it's super nice. I've got a reel from there in my Instagram, Armyguy Travels, at Armyguy Travels. So check this out. This is Bella Vista. All of these are bars and clubs. They're really trying to clean that neighborhood up. This patio by Vista. So like check this out. Let me go to their website. Bella Vista, Bella Vista. Yeah, see, it's cool. So much to do. There's shopping, there's restaurants, there's bars, there's clubs, everything all right there. Patio, here it is. All right, let me switch it over for you. Share screen, patio, Bella Vista. So this is it. And I'll put this website in the chat for you because this is really cool. Something you definitely need to check out if you are in the area. So they have Tony Roma's, Starbucks, um, McDonald's, Tombo, Bar La Virgin, Fukai, Rosita, Vendetta is good, Bread, Margarita Beach, Bombo Burger, Cosmopolitan, Open Box, Spo, Bistro, La Artisans, Montana, Bosa, Head Cafetero, and then they have shopping too. Lots of shopping. So it's really cool, guys. It's pet friendly, as you guys can see. So this is the location right here. Copy. Let's take. This is where you're gonna find it at right here. But yeah, guys, it's really cool. This is a neat spot. We went to the Museo National of National Arts Museum was cool. We went to an Alice in Wonderland restaurant, which was just as cool. Let me show you what that is. Alice in Wonderland, Chile. Wonderland Cafe. Super cool. Super cool. You're going to see this in the YouTube video as well. Look at that. All right, let's close this. Any more? No. All right, let's close. So yeah, this is called Wonderland Cafe, which is super famous in Chile. The breakfast was phenomenal. Phenomenal. Look at that. The fresh fruits, the coffee. They were awarded as the #1 coffee shop in Santiago, according to TripAdvisor. They've got a gift shop. Super cool, guys. Super cool. The beginning. But yeah, Wonderland Cafe is definitely something you have to check out. And then, let me tell you, the nightlife was shockingly good. The nightlife, I mean, we're going to give the nightlife a 9 out of 10. Club, Amber, After Office, Club Rubia, and much more. Lots of good clubs. Steve Negroni's, or Siete Negroni's. Was awesome. So yeah, guys, this is definitely some stuff you need to check out. Like, yeah, I mean, there's just so much to do. It's a shock. It's a shock. Um, Getting into clubs is expensive. Like 20, $30 to get in clubs. That's the only downside I could say. Is that getting into most of the clubs, you're going to pay 10, 15, $20. There's one club we went to the last night. It was like it had like 3 floors, different music, and it was like $12 to get in. But it's in a dangerous neighborhood, but it was cool. It was really cool. So, um, you want to go to somewhere cool, go to Plaza de Armas. You're also going to see all of the pros out there. That's not why you would go, but there's a lot of government buildings. So check out Plaza de Armas in Centro. It's pretty cool. That's where all the Haitians are. You're going to see a lot of Haitians there. Um, but yeah, guys, I mean, the value you're going to get in Chile is not the same as what you're going to get cost wise in like you get in Colombia or Dominican Republic, but it's definitely worth the money. Like Chile overall was phenomenal. Gotta check it out. Um, I can't wait to go back. You know, some of the countries I've been to on this journey, I'm like, yeah, it's cool, blah blah blah, but I'm not like running to go back. Chile, I can't wait to go back, but I want to go back in the summer. Their summer. Their summer is like November, December, January, February. That's their. It's hot that time of year. If I do get a chance to go back for a month or two, maybe two, I want to check out um, the Atacama Desert, which is the driest place on Earth, which is all the way in the north, and Patagonia, which is all the way in the south. Um, so, like, check this out. Patagonia photos. This is what you can do if you go to Chile. I did not get a chance to do this, but look at this. Boom. Boom. These are kind of photos you get to take. Boom. But at the bottom, when you get to Punta Arenas, if you look here, you are only, right here, you're only 400. Hold on a second. I need to update the share. So if you are here, you are only 400 miles from Antarctica. It's about 1,000 miles up to Santiago and another 1,000 miles up to the top. It is the longest country in the world, guys, so that is something to consider. But that's the type of photos you get to take if you go to Patagonia. Now, if you want to go to the Atacama Desert, this is what you get to take. What's up? Thank you for watching right now. I'm just kind of talking a little bit about Chile, talking about my experience, talking about the things I want to do when I go back. Look at that. Boom. 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 This is the Atacama, guys. Super, super cool. This is the driest place on earth. If you look here, it's up here. Santiago is like right here. Patagonia is all this. And then like 400 miles south is going to be the bottom. So I can see one person's watching right now. Do me a favor, type it in the chat where you're watching from, what you're doing tonight. We've been talking about Chile. The Chile trip was amazing, guys. So make sure you guys subscribe, like, and make sure you put any questions or comments. If you have any questions, make sure you type them. By the way, our videos are going to be coming soon. So hopefully you will get a chance to look at them and you will enjoy them. The trip was more for my friend's birthday, so we were on a different schedule than I would normally be, but I still got some great footage for you. So hopefully you guys will love it. So what else was there? Man, there was just so much. We did so much all in a short period of time. The museums are amazing. Dude, the people are really sweet. That's the one thing I noticed. Some places you go, the people are, they're so-so. Chilean people, everybody says up here in Colombia, oh, we're so open, we're so happy. But like Chilean people are cold. Not true. Super nice people. Super nice people. 80% of Uber drivers are Venezuelan, and most of them speak English, which was also cool. But I was so excited after this trip. I really wanted to do this live stream to just talk about my trip and my experience. Chile is one of those countries that's definitely back at the top of the list to go back and return. Hopefully we'll get that chance, even if it's just for a month. Santiago is amazing. I can't wait to go to Valparaiso. So it'll be nice. So I'll stay on here for another minute or two and field any questions that you guys have. I would love to interact. I would love to answer your questions about my experience there. We have a lot of plans coming up for the channel, for life. I'm not going to do that on this live because we're going to do another live for that. A lot of stuff's coming up. But we are going to do 2 trips in the next 3 weeks. We're going to Quibdó Choco, which is Black Colombia, day after tomorrow. And then after that, we're going to Cali, Colombia. And then after that, we're going to Vancouver, Canada, the first week of August, the 1st to the 8th. So, guys, we've got a lot coming up for you. All right. We're starting to finally get the health back in order, which is a good thing. Other than that, we're just having a good time. And by the way, the Colombia channel got monetized the other day. They said you can join the partner program. You have to, and then they ran the metrics to make sure that my channel was good. And now we have 2, not 1, 2 channels monetized. this one, Army Guy Travels, and Army Guy Travels Colombia. So appreciate you guys watching, subscribe. About like I travel the world. This is